In the world of pugilism, the category of heavyweights is a class apart from the rest. Today's discourse is focused on one of the most outstanding heavyweights to have ever graced the squared circle. Tyson Fury, a luminary of British professional boxing, has left an indelible mark as a two-time world heavyweight champion. Hailing from Manchester, Tyson's origins trace back to a family of gypsies in Cheshire. He spurned conventional schooling at the tender age of 11 and instead embarked on an intensive regime under the tutelage of his father and uncles to fulfill his pugilistic ambitions. Fury's amateur boxing pursuits saw him engage in tournaments as part of both the Irish and English contingents. His ascent to prominence was meteoric, clinching the ABA Super Heavyweight Championship at the youthful age of 20. The same year saw his initiation into professional boxing, where he went on to claim a plethora of titles, such as the English heavyweight title, the British and Commonwealth heavy titles, Irish and WBO intercontinental titles. Fury's unbeaten record of 24-0 was the epitome of dominance as he prepared to face world champion Vladimir Klitschko in November 2015. The fight culminated in Fury's capture of numerous heavyweight titles, including the WBF and IBF heavyweight championships. The year 2016 witnessed Fury's descent into the abyss following recreational drug usage, resulting in a suspension from boxing and a descent into depression. However, his tenacity would see him emerge victorious in the ensuing legal proceedings, and he returned to the ring with renewed vigor in early 2018. Fury has since maintained an unblemished record, prevailing in 33 of his 34 fights, with the solitary draw being the only blemish on his otherwise perfect record. The genesis of Tyson Fury's existence is rooted in the heart of Manchester, where he was born on August 12, 1988, to Amber and John Fury. With Irish blood coursing through their veins, the Fury clan moved to Style, Cheshire, soon after Tyson's birth, eager to forge a new beginning. But fate had other plans for young Tyson. Born 3 months ahead of schedule, his nascent life hung by a thread, the spectre of premature death looming large. Tragically, his older sisters had succumbed to the same fate. Yet, through sheer resilience and an unyielding will to survive, the little fighter weathered the storm and was bestowed the name of the great American boxer, Mike Tyson. Growing up alongside his 3 siblings, a shy and diffident Tyson demonstrated exceptional physical prowess from a young age, though he shied away from the limelight. It was only when he entered his teenage years that he began to embrace his natural gifts and break out of his shell. At the tender age of 11, Tyson commenced his boxing journey under his father's tutelage. A former professional wrestler from the 80s, his father was a driving force behind his initial training. However, a violent altercation with a fellow traveler in 2011 saw his father incarcerated, and Tyson, who had left school to work with his family, was forced to seek guidance from his uncles. Under their unyielding mentorship, he honed his craft and began testing his mettle in amateur boxing tournaments, laying the foundation for his meteoric rise in the sport. Tyson Fury's boxing journey had an exhilarating start at the Holy Family Boxing Club in Ireland, where he battled it out with some of the best boxers in both Ireland and England. As a skilled fighter, he represented both nations in junior international competitions, but he had more success fighting for Ireland, where he made his mark as an unstoppable force. In 2006, at the AIBA Youth World Boxing Championship, he showed off his exceptional talent by winning the bronze medal for Ireland. The following year, he fought for England in the EU Junior Championship and claimed the championship title, a remarkable feat for the young boxer. Shortly after, he reached the finals of the European Junior Championship, but was defeated by Russian boxer Maxim Babanin. Despite being ranked 3rd in his weight category in junior boxing, Tyson faced several disappointments. He was not selected to represent Great Britain in the 2008 Olympics, despite his remarkable performance. Additionally, he was disqualified from participating in the Irish National Championship due to technicalities, even though his parents were Irish citizens. However, before turning professional in 2008, he triumphed in the Amateur Boxing Association of England's super heavyweight title, cementing his position as a force to be reckoned with in the boxing arena. Tyson Fury made his pro boxing debut in a thrilling match in late 2008 in Nottingham, England. He knocked out his opponent, Bela Gyöngyösi from Hungary, with a technical knockout and a stunning display of athleticism. From there, the Gypsy King set a precedent of consecutive successes by facing 6 boxers in just 7 months, knocking them all out within the first 4 rounds, leaving boxing fans breathless with his powerful punches. After a string of victories, Tyson faced the more seasoned boxer John McDermott in September of 2009 for the English heavyweight title. Despite the difficulty, Tyson prevailed, and he went on to defend his English heavyweight title by knocking out McDermott in a rematch. In a fight for the British and Commonwealth heavyweight titles in July 2011, Tyson faced an undefeated opponent in Derek Chisora. Tyson won the fight, which took place in London's iconic Wembley Stadium, and with it, the titles of British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion. 3 million people from all over the world tuned in to watch the intense bout, attesting to Tyson's unparalleled skill. Commonwealth heavyweight champion Tyson successfully defended his title against Nevin Pikic, who entered the bout with a perfect record. In pursuit of the World Heavyweight Championship, he renounced his British and Commonwealth titles. In April 2012, Tyson won the Irish Heavyweight Championship against Martin Rogan. His fight with Vinny Madelone in July of that year was for the undisputed WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title. As November progressed, Tyson defeated Kevin Johnson in a WBC title eliminator, setting up a rematch with Vitaly Klitschko for the WBC heavyweight title in December. In his first fight in the United States, which took place at Madison Square Garden in February 2013, Tyson defeated Steve Cunningham. He prepared for his next challenge, a title match against Vladimir Klitschko, by defeating Christian Hammer in his last fight before the highly anticipated match. The heavyweight championship bout, which took place in Germany's Spirit Arena in November 2015, lasted for a total of 12 rounds. With his victory, Tyson was crowned heavyweight champion by the World Boxing Association, the International Boxing Organization, the International Boxing Federation, and the World Boxing Council. A few days later, however, he lost his IBF title. When Tyson was arrested for doping and drug use in February 2016, it caused a stir because he had been talking about a rematch. In October of that year, he was suspended and stripped of his positions as a result. Nonetheless, he fought back against the suspension, and early in 2018, his license was restored. With a win in his return bout against Sefer Seferi, he kept his winning streak alive. As his impressive run continued, the Gypsy King found himself in the mix to challenge Deontay Wilder for the WBC heavyweight title. In spite of the fact that the championship bout ended in a draw, Tyson's star continued to rise, and he eventually signed a $100 million contract with ESPN and Top Rank. In June 2019, he won the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship against Tom Schwartz and went on to win the WBC heavyweight title in a rematch against Deontay Wilder, January 2020. In 2021, he fought Deontay Wilder for the third time and won again. After that, he was supposed to have a match with Anthony Joshua, but Joshua lost to Alexander Usyk. And this 29th of April 2023, the Gypsy King will fight the Ukrainian boxer Usyk. Choosing the best fights in Tyson Fury's career is very hard because many are entertaining and mesmerizing. But let's give it a go. And if you liked our top picks, give us a like and subscribe. Tyson Fury vs Vladimir Klitschko. November the 28th, 2015 marked a historic moment in the world of boxing as the young and ferocious Tyson Fury, then just 27 years old, stepped into the ring against the seasoned and venerable Ukrainian heavyweight Vladimir Klitschko. With an unblemished record of 25-0, Fury exuded a palpable confidence and energy that belied his relative youth and inexperience compared to his 39-year-old opponent, who boasted an impressive record of 64-3 with 53 knockouts. In a stunning display of skill, strength, and strategy, Fury emerged victorious after 12 grueling rounds, clinching the WBA, Super, IBF, WBO, and Ring Magazine heavyweight titles. A remarkable feat for a boxer who had yet to claim any world titles. This fight, widely regarded as one of the best performances in Fury's storied career, cemented his success as a true heavyweight champion and secured his place in boxing history. Tyson Fury vs Deontay Wilder 2. February the 22nd, 2020 witnessed a seismic clash between two heavyweights, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, in a highly anticipated rematch. The fight took place at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Fury, at 31 years old, entered the ring with an impressive record of 30 wins, no losses and 1 draw, with 21 knockouts. Meanwhile, Wilder, a 34-year-old American boxer, had never tasted defeat in his professional career, boasting an undefeated record of 42 wins, no losses and 1 draw, with a staggering 41 knockouts to his name. The match was a fierce battle of titans, with both fighters unleashing a barrage of punches at each other. But it was Fury who ultimately emerged victorious, delivering a crushing 7th-round technical knockout to claim the WBC and vacant Ring Magazine heavyweight titles and etch his name in the history books. The performance showcased by Fury was nothing short of extraordinary, ranking it as the greatest of all his fights. The victory was a crowning achievement for the British fighter, solidifying his place as one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. And to add a fun note, after the fight, Tyson started singing the song American Pie with the whole stadium. In short, he went over to the USA, beat their hero, and made the stadium sing with him. Tyson Fury vs Deontay Wilder 3. Tyson fought Deontay again on October 9, 2021, and he emerged victorious over his fierce rival, the American pugilist Deontay Wilder, in their epic third bout. Fury, who was 33 years old at the time, had a pristine record of 31-0-1 with 22 knockouts under his belt, while his opponent, the 35-year-old Wilder, boasted a formidable record of 42-1-1 with a staggering 41 knockouts to his credit. The match was a true test of skill, determination and courage as both fighters left everything they had in the ring. However, it was Fury who ultimately triumphed, delivering a stunning 11th round knockout that left Wilder dazed and defeated. With this win, Fury successfully defended his WBC and Ring Magazine heavyweight titles, cementing his position as one of the greatest boxers of his generation. Aside from boxing, Tyson also dabbed in wrestling for a short time in the World Wrestling Entertainment promotion. Tyson's autobiography, Behind the Mask, My Autobiography, in which he details his incredible life story, became an instant Amazon bestseller upon its release, further establishing him as a true champion both inside and outside of the ring. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below about the famous Gypsy King.